Well, hello there, Wolfpack. Happy Wednesday morning. Today is Wednesday, September 7th, 2022. It's Principal Slider here. It's good to see you all this morning. I'm so glad you're at school. It's time for our great gathering. Okay, remember our word of the month this month is personal responsibility. Personal responsibility means do your best. And our word of the week is accountable. Accountable means being responsible for the things that you say and do. We've been talking a lot about these important words, these important character traits the past 3 weeks of school. And today, again, I want to share with you a video that gives a good example of personal responsibility and taking responsibility for your actions. So let's watch together.
We've all heard it. It's not my fault. She did it first. I forgot. It's not my job. These are all excuses. Excuses just blame others so we don't have to be responsible for what we did. Here's what I say. It's time we own what we do and start taking responsibility. How can we do that? Well, today we've got 3 things we can do to stop making excuses and start owning our actions. I'm Morgan, this is Rocket Kids, and let's get this started. Okay, I know what you're saying, but Morgan, sometimes it really isn't my fault. I get what you're saying, I do, but I say, yeah, it is your fault. Hold on, okay, stay with me here. You are you. Everything you do is you doing it, not someone else. It's you. Everything I do is me doing it. Yeah, that's me. If I slide down a muddy hill in my new clothes or get a bad grade on a test, that's me that did that. I might say, Sally made me go down that hill, or Sarah has my math book so I couldn't study. The truth is, Sally and Sarah didn't have anything to do with it. So stop blaming and start owning. Number 1, own your part. Something happened, no matter whose fault you may think it is. And now you have to explain it to an adult why you did what you did. That's so not fun. We can blame someone else, but you are a part of this. So you need to take a step back, think about what happened, and look at what part you took in it. Here, tell me what you think of this. One kid swipes a toy from another kid. So what does the other kid do? He kicks the other kid. You may say that that kid does kick the toy, but let's take a step back. 2 things happened. One kid swiped a toy. The other kid responded by kicking. Did both kids do something? Yes, they did. So now they both have to be responsible for their own actions. Number 2, cause and effect. You ever heard of cause and effect? It goes something like this. Because I did this, this happened. I didn't study, so I failed the test. I jumped in a puddle, so my shoes got wet. You get the idea. Sometimes the effect is good. Because I helped clean the classroom, I got extra time at recess. That's good. Because he swiped the toy, I kicked him. Not good. Just remember that something will happen with everything that we do. Sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's bad. So, do things that have positive outcomes, not negative ones. Number 3, solve the problem. When faced with something, we have choices that we can make. Sometimes we make bad choices, and that's okay, because we can learn from those mistakes. And sometimes we make good choices. When we make bad choices, that's when we start to blame other people and things for our mistakes and problems. So let's think about the choices you have to avoid the problem in the first place. Let's put it this way. I get a bad grade on my project, and all I can say is the teacher didn't explain how to do it. Wait, that's my excuse? I didn't own that. Maybe I can ask myself, what could I have done about that? How could I have avoided that bad grade? Did I think about asking the teacher to explain the project to me if I didn't understand it? Maybe I should have, because that's better than blaming my teacher for my bad grade. I got the bad grade, not her. We have choices and we are all smart people. So let's solve the problem before it's a problem. As kids, we will do a lot of things to avoid taking responsibility for our actions. Let's face it, no one likes to get in trouble, especially kids like you and me. But if we can own our part, know that all actions have good and bad outcomes, and work to avoid the problem before it's a problem, then we can learn to take responsibility for our actions. And guess what? We stop blaming others, and we own it. It's you doing what you do, and no one else. Here's something else you're doing. hitting that subscribe button. Go do that now, and don't forget to like, follow, and share so we can keep bringing.
All right, friends. So, personal responsibility. I really liked in this video the examples that this girl gave about owning your part. That means you're doing your best. You are in charge of you. You own it. Your actions, whether they were a good choice or a bad choice, you own it, because all of our actions have outcomes. When we're following the rules and we're being safe, the outcome is that we're safe and helping keep others safe. When we are not making good choices and we're being mean to others, the outcome is you get in trouble, that person gets hurt, it's a bad outcome. So you got to own your part, be responsible, do your best. Personal responsibility, doing your best. Okay, it's time for us to excel with pride. So personal responsibility, do your best to say it, show this through the day. Here we go. We are John Adams. We excel with pride. E, engage. X, explore. C, communicate. E, empower. L, launch with pride. P, personal responsibility. R, respect. I, integrity. D, determination. E, excellence. Adams Wolf pride. All right, good job. Announcements for the day. Happy birthday to Harper Cochran in 4th grade. Happy birthday to you. My friends, today there is an example for all of us as a school to practice doing our best and having personal responsibility. We have a drill scheduled today. Remember, drills are practice to help keep us safe. Today we are practicing a hold drill. It will be sometime after lunch today. It's nothing to be scared about, but it is something to show personal responsibility and do your best to listen to your teacher, make good choices. A hold drill happens when we need to clear the hall for some reason. That means that you're going to be in your classroom doing business as usual, but your door is going to be locked, and you're just going to do business as usual, learning as usual, until the announcement is made that we are all clear. So practice it. Let's do our best. Personal responsibility in the cafeteria is another topic I wanted to talk to you about. I've had students ask why they can't share food. And I want to tell you why that's a rule here at Adams, that we don't share our food with others. Having personal responsibility and showing kindness, those are things we want you to show. And a lot of times you're being kind and sharing your food. The rule that we don't share is because we have students here and adults that have allergies to certain foods. And without knowing, you may give someone something from your food that makes them sick. So we have a rule that says there's no sharing food. So please show personal responsibility. You can still be kind without sharing your food, right? It's possible. You can do it. All right, my friends. So that's all for Great Gathering today. It's going to be a wonderful Wednesday. I can't wait to see you around the building. Let's make it a good day. Bye-bye.